show you my fancy new injector cleaning tool. Right, so I've got my injector testing machine here at the minute. They don't quite, it's not quite the right fitment, so I've sort of made it work. But you've got your Canon brake cleaner. So I'm going to test the spray patterns. So I'm going to sort of shove that in there so that it seals there, oh, like that. I'm going to put the two terminals on here. So you want, don't think it matters which way around they go. Go there and there. Right, yeah, it's clicking. Alright, shove it on there. Hold that in there. Shove it on there, and then pulse it. Good. It's good. Good. You want to watch your spray pattern. Nice. Good. And that one's done. That's a good one. One of them was a bit iffy, but it's good now. Unpack the other ones and we'll get it done. Do that for all of them. Nice one, guys. That was a success. I'm glad I didn't just chuck them in. That was the one that was not great. Now they're all good. They're all fantastic. I've run them through all of the cycles about 3 times. So yeah, I'm happy with them. Spray patterns are nice. Yeah, that's a little machine. Pretty cool. Good stuff. These are all cleaned. I need to take out them, put all new filters in, put all new seals on, and put them on the car. Let's go. Filters out. Screw that into there and just fucking tug it. I clamped up in that. Was well tight. That was. Got it out now. We do out on all of them. There's 5 more to go. All new sets of filters and seals, which we're going to put on. Once they do go in, we're going to put a bit of Vaseline around them to keep the seals nice and well, lubricated and don't go dry out, or they last a bit longer. Alright, let's go. There's one injector done. You get that top bit in by just getting a nice clean bit of surface and just pushing it down until it seats in, and that's it. New seals on. We'll lubricate them up before we put them in. One injector done. We did get some spare little filters in these, which I didn't need. So one injector done, and these ones you don't need because they're for like side feed, I think. Anyway, yeah, 5 more to go. Let's go. Guys, this is a pretty exciting day. The first MA61 hose is going to go on. I should have not put this on here, but it's fine. I can still get to it. I should have put this one on first. The one that goes along the block onto here where there would be a T-piece on yours, which you T-piece off of, and it goes onto the bottom of the water housing there, like that, clamps on. So I'm going to get some Jubilees and clamp this up. If you are deleting the T-piece, like what I've done, here's the T-piece, right? We'll go straight on the end. I've checked that. I just didn't use mine because I'm deleting the you have got this hose, by the way, as well. You've got that one. I made a full set, so it will go straight on this end. I didn't use it because look at it, and I wanted to delete the water pipes off the throttle body. So you do, if you do chop it and you want to delete it, you've got to push it on there quite hard. It does go on, as you see, it's on there. Probably cut it. You can probably cut it a little bit shorter than what I cut mine. But yeah, that is on there. Oh shit, don't want to bend that. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I want to bend that. Right. This end then pops onto there and looks like that. There is a clip on the block, I believe. Oh no, it clips on there. Clip would go on there, and that clips onto the bottom of the throttle body, holds it in place. Bottom of the inlet manifold, sorry, holds it in place. But yeah, so this one, just going to pop that on there and clamp that on there. Let's go. You won't have this joiner. This was the prototype set which I'm putting on my car, and they made this one 60mm too short, so I've extended it 60mm. So you won't need this bit here. Yours will be longer already for you to cut down if you want to put that T-piece on where I've just thrown it. So yeah, that's good. Let's get it all up. Annoying thing is this tube's so weak it just wants to crush. So if I take this off, let's take it off, and I'm going to have to weld a new tube on the outside. Set of 6 7M GT injectors, cleaned, tested, ready to install. Let's go. So a little bit of Vaseline, we're going to get a little smidgen on our finger like that, just a little tiny bit, and just rub it around the top seal top seals there, and we're going to go all the way around, and that'll just help keep it nice. We're going to do the same on the bottom ones before we install it. Let's go. Mark that up, so that will go over there like that. I'll cut that out. Let's go. Pretty nicely. I have to stick it down and take the cover off soon. Let's go. This on here is crap. You try and clamp up to it and it just basically bends. It's really thin and nasty, so I found this banjo which is the same size, and that's really thick and sturdy, so I'm wondering whether I can cut that off and weld that onto there. I mean, this is steel, it's quite nice and hefty that, but that tube is a bit shit and thin. Now we've got the injector rail and we're going to put it on the rail going on the car. Gently does it. You want them all to line up. Almost. Wiggle, wiggle. To get in there. 2 hands, let's go. One of the seals wasn't seated properly, but now I've taken the rail back off and I've done it again, and it is seated on there properly now. See, that is looking mighty, mighty lovely, that is. See, I'm happy with that. I'm sure the rail's not upside down. It's definitely not upside down. I know it isn't for a fact, but it looks like it is for some reason. Don't know why. No, that's correct. I'm sure it is. Looks weird though, doesn't it? No, I'm sure that's right. That's not touching anything. That looks a little bit concerning there, but I'm sure that will pass, whatever that's... Oh, that needs to be wound in, doesn't it? I'm sure that will pass, whatever that's supposed to be hitting or not hitting. Maybe I'll have to bend that a little bit the other way, maybe, to clear, and bend it up a little bit. But yeah, this is the return line which goes down to here. Might put that on first and leave the hose long. And that's the feed through the dampener. Feed comes up through this one here, actually. So we need to button that round in the sense that it's going to, there we go. And then I'll just need a short little join on it. Looks good. Yep, that'll do good, I think. There we go. Alright, we are getting there. She's looking lovely. Lovely, lovely. What we're going to do is we're going to chop that off and stick that on that. And that should be good. Let's get it chopped. Let's go. That'll do. I'll give it a little barb on that end as well. That's fine. Good to go. That's that done. Let it cool down, clean it up and get it back on the car. Thread locked in and tightened up nicely. Okay, now I just need to get this on, which I've trimmed it a bit. That's fine, let's go. Earlier, I forget that because I forgot that the main hose coming from the fuel tank needs to go to the fuel filter first, which I'm going to put here. It goes into the bottom of this, and that goes there. I just need to space it off a bit, and then that will go into that hose there, which I might turn upside down and round. Let's go. So fuel filter's now in place and it's not impeding any of the lines, which is good. I've just used these spacer blocks here, which I had, which is lucky. I didn't have to make any. So yeah, that's all out of the way. So what I'm going to do now, that's one is solid, let it not moving. I'm going to hook up that one to the bottom line there, and I will then start doing that one in a minute to the fuel rail, but I'll get a bit on there first. 6mm, push on, away we go. Hose clamps, let's go. I'll just cut up a bit of hose. It's going to go to the fuel filter, like that. Let's get it on. That is looking peachy perfect. Let's get it bolted up nicely. It's an OBX, but I think the fluid's leaked out of that gauge, so I've replaced it with a GFB gauge, and I'm going to, already got that up there, I'm going to make a little bracket now to mount that there. Let's go. I'll just cut a little bit of aluminium, got to make a bracket up for that. do a double bend so it keeps away from the chassis slightly. And brackets ready for drilling. Let's go. Check it goes on there, which it does. Lovely. I've angled it a bit so the gauge is pointing slightly upwards. Let's just go check this goes on the car as well, which it should do. Should line up with the car, we're hoping. Holes line up. Yes, they do. The holes line up on there as well. Fantastic. It's coming together nicely. Brackets, little brackets, quite nice. Get everything buttoned up. Let's go. New gasket on. Let's get the intake manifold on, shall we? Good stuff. I'm going to put a bit of a return line hose on first, I think, because that there is not got much clearance, that return line. That's got clearance though, so that's good. But I should tighten that up in that position, which is what I will do. I'll tighten that up in that position there with that much clearance, and that one can go up then. So I'll just mock it up first, see. But that needs to be tightened up, so it'll be a pain in the arse to get a spanner in, so we'll do that. Get a bit of hose on there to there. All the plumbing for fuel lines is done. That will go to the what do you call it? What do you call it? The long day today. Fuel pressure regulator. I'll go fuel pressure regulator there. That one there, like that. Boom. That's all buttoned up. That goes on the intake manifold. So let's just get stuff on here now. Let's get the hose clamps on there. Let's go. Upper inlet manifold ready to go on. Looking good, huh? Pretty happy with that. Let's go. I think this wiring loom has to go in between there, so I'm just going to pull this away quickly. One issue. Those are not the same, which is quite annoying. Not the same. That means I need the 7M pigtails. Oh joy, can't put that on today then. Ooh, how annoying. Hit a bit of a roadblock with the injector pigtails, so I'm going to have to get some of them. I don't want to wait too long for them, so we'll see what we can get up to. I'll just put a bit of oil on the outside of this, just to keep the thing lubricated, clean that up, and I'll put some copper grease on the inside. There's no oil around the actual pulley, as you can see. I'm going to slide this on there now, let's go. Let's line it up. Lines up on the keyway. Should just push in. Should. That's the plan. Should just push in. Car on the outside. It's going to be a frustrating one, isn't it? Should just push in. Oh, very frustrating. I don't want to fucking knock it then, do I? Oh, give me a minute. That's on all the way. I've just tamped it gently with rubber mallet. I think I'll probably leave it there for today, guys. It's been a bit of a pain in the backside, if I'm being honest. Alright, cheers. Well, I'll just put that thin bit of plexi at the back. Should be fine. Worked out pretty well. That's tiger sealed on the back, and that is going nowhere. This looks awesome, that does. Could put some lights in there too, that would have been really cool. Yeah, look, that's not going to touch cam gears at all. That's awesome. The next one that's going around is going to look epic. Really, really nice. Happy with that. Very, very happy. Let's go. It's looking super fancy. So we've now got our brand new gate timing belt. So I might as well put that on, I guess. Got a new tensioner, pulley and bearing. I'm just going to tidy up this spring and get it on. Let's go. A little bit of sealant on that because that goes through into the block. I've put a little bit of copper grease on the pivot point there, you see, so it slides nicely. Just going to slide that in, get it in the hole, do it to the point that it's, get it up to the point that it's not tight but it can still move. There we go, look. Okay. There we go, and that looks like a 17, doesn't it? So we'll get a 17, yeah. Let's get the belt on, let's go. Wound that one back half turn to get the belt on, and now I've just wound it back. See, it's lined up now. Okay. everything seems to be at TDC, but I've just put that on by hand. That was loose enough to put on by hand. It was still strong, but it was put on by hand. What I'm going to do now is check the TDC on this. I'm going to put this cover on loosely. Like that, I guess. Somehow like that. How does it go? Somehow like that. And that dowel. So I can get it on there. Anyway, we're going to put it in. And then we're going to slide the front auxiliary pulley on. And just check it's at 0. Let's go. Okay, and as you can see, that is pointing at 0, which is absolutely fine. If I get it down here, you'll be able to see. Boom, boom, boom. Pointing at the 0 mark. Okay, we're happy. And it is just slightly left of the, which is fine. Okay, I think that's absolutely fine. That I think that's fine. So we're going to tighten that up, and then we're going to go around a few turns. That's what we're going to do. All right. Just check it. Let's go. Okay, let's tighten it up. Let's go. I'm going to put a little bit extra tension on there just to push it over, so it's nice and taut here. All right. Now I'll tighten up that oil pump pulley as well while I'm at it. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Pump bolt is suitably tightened as well. Everything's tight. I think we can go around with it. Move it round. Should be fine. Just check it goes back to TDC. Oh, yeah, let's do it, man. Let's go. These two hoses obviously are not used. That one obviously goes to that breather there, which I need to block that one off. This one, now I can't remember where that one goes to. Good question. Good question. Into a breather pipe on the original. Let me get it out. On the original, let me check. Is there a hose on? Yes, there is. Look, that went to a breather pipe on there. So these two are not needed. Not needed. Get them off. So that one obviously goes to on here. It goes to this one. So I need to block that one off. That'll get blanked off. Just trying to work that one out, that breather. I think that might be that one there. I'm not too sure on that. Honestly, can't remember again. How annoying. So look at my videos and work it out. This one here goes on here, but I can't be too sure. So I'm just going to put it there for now. I'm going to place all the hoses where I think they go. Then hopefully, there's another one of them. Hopefully I'll work it out. I mean, I'm really not too sure at this point. Work this out. That one there is that one. So that can be just sort of put out of the way for the minute. We know that one's that one. I think that one's that one. It's like a weird one. That means that this one must be that one there. But just trying to work all these out. That one again, I don't really know. This one, I think this one is the correct one. Let me show you. I think that one is the correct one. That one there. This one could be that one there. I really don't know now. Completely lost track of things. I think that one might be this one, or it's that one. Like that. I can't remember which way around it goes. Put that on there like that first thing. It kind of looks better like that, doesn't it? Kind of looks better like that. We can try that first. Oh, hang on, the distributor's there, isn't it? It's got to go around the distributor. In that case, then it's going to be that one. It's going to be that way around. Misses the distributor. Yep, that's more like it. Sure it is. I've got all these little ones now, which I can't blooming remember. Like what that one is there, or what that one's that one, isn't it? I've just said that. Let's try and get all these buttons. Just try and get them all on there, so we can see. And what have I got left? I've got the radiator hoses. one radiator hose. Hold on. Jesus, have I just dropped a hose? Yes, I have. Don't get them dirty, do I? Which one did I say was... Oh, Jesus. There's a couple that go on here, isn't there? I've chopped them off. Chop these ones off. Let me put them ones on. Those two would be those ones that go down through here and meet onto, I think one of them meets onto here, and I know one of them comes up, this one comes up off that T-piece on that rail, doesn't it? That might be the T-piece one there, let me check. That bit might be that one there, possibly. That goes onto there, which might be this one. Yes, it's that one. We might go that, yes, that way around. That's that one there. I think that's pretty much it, isn't it? And I've got radiator hose and my lower radiator hose. Show you guys quickly. Oh, wait, where's this one go? Hold on. Oh yeah, that one's. Yeah, that one is. That one. Just tuck it. Just tuck it down there wherever it can go. Alright. I've got a radiator hose. Okay, and that is pretty much buttoned up. Hoses are all on. Obviously I've deleted these ones, they're not going to go on. Then you've just got the two big vac ones, but yeah, it's all nice and tight on there. It's all looking good. Take off the ones that I don't need on there now. I will put this one on there because that one can stay on there. These ones I don't need. Take them off. Okay. They go to, one of them will go to there. That one on there. If I can put it on. Right, that one will go on there. This one goes on to the T-piece. Where's the T-piece gone? Goes on to the T-piece there. Okay. Which I've cut off. Didn't want it on mine. So those two are spare. That one there is obviously the. I'm gonna pull that one off. I don't need that one on there for now. Servo. That one there is heater. But you've got the rest on there. Look, that one goes on there. Obviously, that one goes on there. Might just pull that off and leave that one on there for now. Turn it round. Yeah, it's looking good so far. I'm quite happy with that. Pull this off. I don't need that on there. Don't need these ones on there for now. And I'll pull that radiator hose one off there. Don't need it on there. I'm going to put an S13 radiator on here. So, all right. Just chuck that one in this bag as well. What else? I'll take this back off because I don't need this on there for the moment. And I'll get the these heater matrix hoses done up. See, that one's the really angular one there. Goes that way around. I'll get the clamps on these, get them all clamped up. Might put a couple of clamps on some of them. This one can come off. Should have really cleaned the bulkhead first, shouldn't I? Because it's a bit filthy there. Might do that with a little wipe. Let's go. They're all clamped up pretty easy. They're not moving, they are solid. Even that one's solid. Absolutely solid, not moving at all. Nice, nicely done up. This one on here as well. Done up nicely, perfect. Beautiful, nice and tight, very nice and tight. Not moving at all. So yeah, these are going to be good. I think I can probably get the front cover on now. Yeah, find some bolts for these front covers and get it on. That is out, thank God. Hole's done. Get a bolt in there to clamp that up. It's tightened up there lovely now. Copper grease them bolts, and now I'm just going to put on the alternator bracket. Let's put that on. Some 14s, let's go. Taking it out, mate. I'm still working on my Mk2 SUPRA. Around a few times and I can confirm it's all at TDC still. Just put the crank bolt in and done that. Tension's not good. Put it on because turned it around a few times and everything's good. I still need to tighten that up with the impact gun. Put a new thermostat in now. Jiggle valve always goes at the top. Just let air out. Okay, I'm going to put the new gasket on, a bit of Hylamar on there. I can't put any of this in yet because this needs to go on after the power steering pump needs to go on after the, I'll show you, after the exhaust manifold goes on, because it kind of goes over it. And the bracket for the alternator holds up the, sorry, off the back of that holds up the sort of bracing on that there. So can't really put this together at the minute because I need an exhaust manifold. But I will get other bits. I've taken a radiator out. We'll have to make up new radiator mounts. These ones are just like gone. That's not going to do anything. Take this off, whatever this is. This needs to come off. Look at that. I have to fix that. Bit of hole in there. Just take that off. Make up new mounts anyway for the S13 radiator that's going to go in. So yeah, I have to get that off and fix that. What else? What else? Yeah, that's on. I need a bolt to go in there. Haven't found one of them yet. Probably in the car somewhere. Not too sure which one it is. It's quite long. But yeah, we're getting there. Old radiators there. Hylamar up both sides of the gasket. Let's get it on, and it goes on that way. Got the feed there for whatever if you want. I've got a couple of feeds there. Look, if you want to run like a coolant sensor or something, either side of the thermostat. But yeah, gonna get the bolts in and away we go. She's a good one. I can't do any more as well because I need the exhaust manifold on, or an exhaust manifold on, before I put everything else on, because that goes on after the exhaust manifold. And the bracket for that goes off the starter motor. So there's a bit of the starter motor, sorry, off the alternator. What am I talking? It's a long day. It goes off the alternator, so I physically can't do anymore. I think the turbo is going to sit about here, I think, where I want it to sit. Okay, so this bracket here, this bar, is what tensions the, what do you call it? The, what's it called? Power steering pump. A long hole there, it slides up and down to tension it. So that's everything sort of like in line now, as you can see. So guys, that's all for today. Some of the hoses are on. I've not got many more hoses to put on. So I've got to get that manifold on. So my good friend over in the USA has sent this to me because can't get it over here. So really appreciate that, Roberto. I'll shout him out in the video of his YouTube channel. So yeah, guys, follow that. He's building a Datsun 240Z at the moment. So yeah, this is well, I wonder what it is. I'll show you. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. HKS style exhaust manifold. Let's get it out, baby. Oh yes, look at that, baby. Let's place it up on the car, shall we? I will not be needing this here, so I will block that off. That's fantastic. Really happy with that. Let's get it on the car. Look at that, that is lovely. Get painted, obviously. Looking very nice. Excellent, and the injector plugs are turned up as well. Let's see if they fit, shall we? Universal dental. Oh yeah, look at that, beautiful. You're all right there. That's alright. So I had to have about quite a bit of manipulation to get that to actually, now I've clocked it, to get it to actually face the wastegate, which it now is. So I'm happy about that. Let's get the end on and get that bolted back on there. Yeah, that's taken quite a bit, but it's there now. Perfect, sitting pretty central, which is what we like. Yeah, it's looking good. Let's mount it up again and see how it goes. I will need space on this though. Now let's put the oil feed and the oil drain on it, which I've got here. Let's get it done. Right, this hole was 0.5 mil, so I just opened it up to 1 mil, which I think is okay. 0.5 was way too small. Could go slightly bigger, but I think 1 mil is big enough. So, don't want it too small, do you? Be alright now, bolt on, it's on T4. I'll show it on the car in a minute. Feeds on there, Hyla mod, push down, nice little hole in there now. That will go on with some thread lock when I've set it where I want it. Probably going to put it this way, so it's not crossing over the turbo or near the exhaust manifold, face it away from it. Keep it cool. That needs chopping down, so that'll fit on there nicely. Yeah, it's looking good to be honest. Just need to flip it over, put the oil drain on. I've got the hose coming for that. Yeah, she's getting there. She's getting there. Do need to put the feed on the block. Need to check if there's a gasket here. I don't remember putting a gasket in. I don't think there is one in there. No, which means I'll need to get a gasket. Don't know why it didn't come with a gasket. Should have. I'll have to get a gasket. Alright, let's go. Looking good. O-ring is in there as well. This will clear the housing. I'll have to put a fiberglass wrap on it because it is quite close because of the angle, but that's fine. Get it on there, let's go. It's got the O-ring in there behind the gasket. I've just noticed another issue. Roughly about 81.82, and this one is, push it down a minute, roughly about 69, 70. This one $85. 44.5. Oh, I need an adapter. I'll make one. Oh joy. So I'm on the Mk2 SUPRA. It's a couple little job today. I'm just going to trim. Just cut that off. Trim it at the end of the rubber there. Just twisted the wires. Now I'm going to put on the new injector plugs. I don't know how long to leave them. I don't want to leave them that long because they're super long, but I might leave them long so I can tuck it sort of underneath and tuck it underneath the inlet manifold rather than on top and make it have a cleaner look, because yeah, I think it will look better like that. So I might do that. Alright, just trimmed them all roughly to the same length. Nice. There's one done, white wire with a black wire, and the other coloured one to the red. And that will plug into, boom, injector number 6. I've numbered them on here already. There's number 6, as you can see. Can't see, but you can see. Alright, number 6. Alright, just going to tape up now with loom tape. Okay, and that is one done. So just going to plug that in. Turn it around. Should plug in nicely. Get it on. And it's popped. Oh no, wait, hold on. Get it clipped. Oh, it clip right around. No, hold on. There you go, that's clipped on, that ain't going to pop off. That's it. Tuck it down there. Away she is out of the way. Right, let's get the other ones done, let's get all 6 done. Just got the last one to do, let's do it, let's go. Where is it now, the last one? Yeah, that one there, there it is. Nicely tucked up under there. Cut it off, let's go. There we go, tip top. Last one, plug it in. Boom, clipped in, lovely jubbly. The balloon will sit under there, that'll be nice. Happy days, good to go. So I need to make a little block off for this, because I've got an internal gated turbo, so I've got a nice bit of, looks about 8mm, 9mm. It's not, I think about 8mm. So, nice metal splint on my finger. I'll make a cardboard template and then cut that out. Little template, and I've marked it out. We're going to drill the holes and then cut it out. Let's go. Need to hold it to this. Just 4 holes done. Just onto the move it a bit. Try to do it one-handed. There you go. Very sharp drill bit, this one. I put my hand on it. Let's go. Yeah, but the drill bits don't really want to know. So WD on there and keep going. That's one done. Let's see if it going on that way. Let's see if it fits, shall we? Yep, all bolt holes line up. That'll be good. Let's get it on. Right, so, cut that out, nice and put the holes in it, and away we go. She's a good one. Let's go. Put that punch there to punch the holes in. And there we go, that's all tightened up. Lovely. New gasket in there, we just made up. Solid. Beautiful. No more gappy. Let's get the turbo mounted up. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to clean up these. Clean up a few of these, but they're not quite. I've got a bit of shit on them. Before I fit the intake manifold, I need to, just found a bit of pipe to go on there. I need to create a block off on that one. I should have done that before, but I forgot about it, so I'm going to do that now. Let's get done. I've just made a little plug for that pipe there. Something to pipe to stick in. So, won't blow any vacuum off. Be good, nice and solid. Fits in there snug. Show you. It's in nice and snug. So get it in. Yeah, it's in. Right, let's go. There we go. That's one blanking done. Let's get 2 Jubilees on there and away we go. So most of this is getting done. Inlet manifolds on, all tightened up. Bottom brackets on. Plugs done obviously there. Distributors in and set. I've made sure it's set up with the TDC, as you can see it's facing down, and I've made sure it is. We're using distributor as well, make sure it's pointing at number 1. The engine is at TDC. So yeah, she's getting there. Just need to put some clamps on some hoses. This will probably be deleted off because that's not needed. And yeah, and also I've got the, where's it gone? Where's that gone, darling?
What's that?
The bit I took off. Oh yeah, this here. This vacuum sensor thing. I believe that is for the idle, which is there, which I'm not going to use, so I'll take that off, block that pipe up. But yeah, she's getting there. What's left, darling?
We need to put that cap.
We need to put that cap on, distributor cap on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that. Should we do that?
Yeah.
Right, let's put distributor cap on then. Alright. Darling, that's on there. What's next?
Right, I think it's the spark plug.
You are correct, there's no spark plugs in it, so we're going to put some spark plugs in, which I've got.
Yeah. Cool.
Good job.
Let's do it.
Good job.
Good job.
Good job. There they are, new spark plugs. Darling, what's the most important thing when putting spark plugs in? What do they need on the end?
Copper grease.
Copper grease, because we don't want them seasoning there again, do we? And end up taking the bloody head off again. That's good. Right, let's put some copper grease in. Just a bit of copper grease on there, not too much, but just enough so it doesn't want to stay stuck in there. And also, I like to put just a little bit on the crush washer on there, because that also stops it from getting stuck onto the head that way. Beautiful, look at that. Right, you don't want it on the end though, you don't want that in the cylinder. Right, there we go. And just drop it in the hole. Give it a little spin. There we go, she's in. Spin and she's in. Now we've just got, how many more to do? How many cylinders is it, babes?
6.
Respect.
Is it 6?
Respect. Respect. Jeez, you know more than about 95% of mechanics working in garages currently. Look at that. You ever worked on a car, babes?
No.
Knowledge. On point.
Yeah?
Right, let's do it.
Cool.
Cool. Right, I'm going to test you now. What's that called?
Hoses.
Respect.
That's easy, come on
so
now.
Smart. That's an easy one. I'll give you a harder one. I'll give you a harder one. I'll give you a harder one. Right, wait. What's that called?
No, I've forgotten, I think. Go on. No, that's cheating. You told me already. It's distributor.
My G, man, just sick. You remembered. Well done. Well
That was
done.
cheating, by the way.
Well done. Well done. Right.
Right, no more now.
What's this called?
Pop-up lights. Oh, I didn't even do it. I was too busy
lights.
looking at it.
Babe, you're sick.
Yeah.
You want a job?
Get in there, get in
I'll
there.
give you a job.
I thought you gave me a job
It'll
already.
be minimum wage though, right?
Why, I'm not good enough.
Just starting out, right? It's not fair on the other
You
employees.
just said I'm so good.
You are. Oh my god. I lost it. There it is. There it is. You know, on this head, all the spark plugs are not straight. They're sitting at different angles. They're sitting like this.
Yeah.
Into cylinders. So you've got to thread them in. Always thread them in with your fingers first to make sure they're threaded in nicely. You don't want to be cross-threading them.
Yeah.
I think these were 8
4
grade.
gone, 2 more to go.
I think these were 8 grade. Yeah, they are 8s, right? So 8 is quite a cold spark. You want that for turbocharged engines. I use 8s on my Evos and other cars because you don't want a hot spark. Hot sparks for NA. So this would have had probably like a 6 in it or something. But you want to. And also, this has not got a protruding tip on it, which you don't want on turbocharged cars because they can burn off or tip off. It gets quite hot. Boom. That's good.
Shake the room.
I think the postman's turning up.
Yeah?
Maybe he's got some bits for me. Alright, I'm going to stop recording, Ben. You want to stop?
Huh?
You want to stop recording? All the spark plugs are in. Tightened down nicely. Obviously did a good repair on that one. It's tightened down nice. Lovely, lovely. Right, darling, what did we forget to do to the spark plugs?
Gapping, I think.
Yeah, we forgot to gap them, didn't we? It's too eager to get them in.
Yeah.
I need to check the gaps on them and put them to like 0.55, 0.6 mil. Let's get the feeler gauge out to see what thickness it is. Now it should be like 0.55, it fits in there quite loosely, 0.58. Oh, they're actually alright, look. They don't even go in 0.6. So I'm going to assume they're all gapped correctly. Oh, hang on, I've got 2 together. Yeah, that's too loose, look. 0.63, 0.65, 0.67, no, sorry, 0.7. Oh my god, 0.75, 0.8. They're far too big. We need to gap them to about 0.5, 0.6. I usually go 0.55.
Okay.
Do you know what the thickness 0.55 is? An easy way of doing it?
No.
Stanley blade.
Okay.
I know that from experience. So we're going to get a Stanley blade in there and then clamp it down.
Oh, cool.
I'll show you. Pause it. Sorry. Stanley knife blade. Yeah. See? See that? Yeah.
Yeah.
You can put it in that way there. All right. We'll squeeze it down. Hold it steady. I'll show you.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
All right.
And then if we can force the Stanley blade in. Alright, there you go. Okay?
Mhm.
Yep, I'll show you up. Where's the feeler gauge gone? Now that, I've got a pretty good eyesight, so I could tell that I'd moved a little bit. So now we're going to get these out. Alright, there's 0.5, 5.3, 5.5, 5.8, 5.6. We'll test them, look. Goes on that one, goes on that one, goes on that one, goes on that one. quite tight on that one. Doesn't, oh, just about got it on 0.63, so we need to squeeze it just a tad more, yeah? Just a tad more, and then we'll test it again. Alright, 1 second. Just check my eyesight. There you go, it's moved. Try it again. So want it between 0.55 and 0.6. Doesn't go on 0.6 now. Goes on 0.58, so that's fine. Yeah?
Yep.
So, that's gapped. You can put that back in.
Cool.
Right, if I put out another plug, you'll be able to see the difference. Hold on. If you want to pause it a second. If the gap is too big, yeah, it'll blow out spark when you're on high boost.
Alright.
So you lower the gap, increase the chance of jump better.
Alright.
Alright, so look, that one's, now look, have a look. Side by side. You should be able to tell the difference, right?
Hmm.
Can you tell how this one's a lot closer than that one?
Yeah, than that one, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it in focus on the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see this one's one gap, that one's ungapped.
Oh.
So you need to do more like that. Alright?
Wow. How many is there?
Only 6.
Oh, that's alright.
Yeah, that's alright. Thanks for recording. Spark plugs are all done, all in. Now, I think we need to. Where's the oil pressure switch there? So you take that out and put a T-piece in, which I've got for the turbo oil feeds. It's high pressure, so we're going to take that out and put the T-piece in.
What's that?
Get it oil pressure switch. I'm just going to
Okay.
get it moving, but I don't want to move it too much at once because I don't want to ruin it. So do a little bit of time. Okay, there we go. Need to paint the outside. Ah, it's moving nicely now. Look. Yeah. I don't know if that will be able to get out of your hand now. Might be oil that comes out of it, maybe.
Oh.
See, there's oil on that side. It's the oil pressure switch. So. That's a spark plug, which I don't need. What is something that I made yesterday. Got a T-piece, which I'm going to put. It should be the same thread, T-piece, and that will allow the pressure switch to go into that. Hopefully, there you go. See, I'm going to put thread lock on all this, and that will be to the oil feed on the turbo.
All right.
So this needs to be facing upwards.
Hmm.
First, need to put some thread locker on that and get that into the block.
Okay.
When I do that, I want this bit to be facing upwards,
Okay.
or at least that way there.
Hmm.
That way. I want it to be facing that way. So when I tighten this up, that faces upwards and that goes up to the turbo, and that can just go in sideways like that.
Oh, cool.
So it'll look like that on the block. Alright. So get some thread lock on this first. You can stop it now. I'm going to stop it again. This amount of thread lock on there, like that. Okay. Thread that into the block. I'm going to put it this way, I think. And then I'm going to get a spanner and tighten that up. It's probably 10mm. Oh my god, look, I spilled it everywhere.
Oh no.
Where's tissue? Alright, spanner. Get spanners. Ten? Or was it 9? 10, there you go. Yeah?
Oh. Silly. Annoying.
It's right, it's right. Got another 10 in there. Got another 10.
Perfect.
I'll pick that one up in a minute. Just gonna go for a round one more time. So I'll get it where I want it. It's getting tight now, which is good.
Yep.
And we're going to finish off about there. Alright? Now we're going to get this one in and we're going to thread lock that as well.
Okay.
Might do. Spread that round. See it on there? A little blob on, I think. Could just put a little blob on here as well, actually. I'll do that, a little bit of blob on the inside of that. Great. Yeah, that'll be alright when you start winding it in. Yeah? Hopefully that. Oh, what an imbecile.
What happened? Didn't go.
First, look.
Oh,
That's annoying.
never mind. You've got enough
Take it
seal
off.
on there.
Huh?
You've got enough seal on there. Should come out.
Take that off. What's that all tighten up there? Oh, there we go. Do that one that way, yeah? Yeah?
Oh, so you didn't have to do it all the way?
No.
That's alright.
Is that an 11? 11 here. Getting quite nice and tight actually. What I'm going to do is back. Might be alright. Now we're going to get this in there. Tighten that up. Let's pretend. Oh, that's tight from threading that. It's getting tight.
Yep.
I'll leave it at that, to be fair. I think that's tight enough.
Yep.
Did want to go out a little bit more, but that should be fine. Got room on the hose to get up there.
Perfect.
Alright. Oil feed for the turbo, done. Ultra high temperature, 800 degree Motip paint. I've just scratched it all up, so the paint will stick to it. You don't use a primer with this paint.
Obviously, no mask, no protection.
That's for girls.
That's for girls. Alright. Well, I've not got one either.
Yeah, but you're not painting.
I'm stood right next to you.
Ah, we're outside. The outside will take most of it. And make sure you get in the corners. So this is going to stop it from getting rusty. And come that side now.
Cool, someone's calling.
Yeah.
Someone's calling. Oh, interruption there.
Yeah, it's got a good coverage now, you think? It's got good coverage, right?
Yep.
I think it's done.
Yeah?
Otherwise I'll risk spraying you guys.
Yeah.
Cleaned up all the threads on here, so I'm going to put on the, so nice and clean now, you see. So I'm going to put some thread lock on this side, copper grease on this side, and it should tighten down. That's ready to tighten, that is. Let's go. Right then, the exhaust manifold is on. That's looking really cool, that is. Very, very cool. I can put some of the ancillaries on now. I might set the turbo on there roughly and do the drain and feed pipes so ready to go on. I might do that quickly. Just plug that in there, clean up that connection, oil pressure switch. Just going to run quite close to the exhaust manifold, that. Should have put it out here a little bit, but it is done now. Yeah, I might just have to put a sheathing on it, fiberglass sheathing. Try and point it down a little bit. Made that round, just taking the tag off that, looks pretty good, so we'll get that on. Paint it and get it on. The turbo is coming out quite nice. Copper metallic with a gold flake over it to match cam covers. I think I look quite classy there. Sitting down in the black engine bay. I need to do all of this in whatchamacallit, in high temperature. I'll let this dry off first. But yeah, it's looking good so far. Looking good. Mask it all up once it's all dried off. It's now gone on, so that is looking mega shiny. Look at that. Look really nice when it's on the car. Taking that off. Get it off carefully. Beautiful. Measured out the oil drain roughly, and it goes quite nicely. I'm just going to take off a couple of sharp edges on there on the original mount because that's a bit sharp. But yeah, that's on there, nice and tight. That's on there, good. Good to go. This oil thing can come out. I can put the magnetic one in that I've got and tighten it up. I'll just put it in there loose for now. Just get that in. Magnetic one just going in there for now. I think it's M18 by 1.5, I think it was. Go. Be right for the moment. Just going to knock them sharp edges off there with a hammer. I might as well put this on because I might as well. So let's just slide that in. Brand new clutch master. We'll have to adjust it that side first of all so it slides in where I want it to. Let's get it on there. There we go, she's in. Have a look on the car and get it where I want it. Slide down. Just marked it out where I want it, and I'm just going to put a pin in there. Well, I'm going to make a pin out of this bolt to go in. Put a washer on and then put a R pin in. I've just marked this out. I'm going to drill a little hole through here and then cut the rest off, and that'll be a pin for the clutch pedal in. There's a nice hole all the way through. I'm going to chop it off about here, and that'll be a nice pin then. Okay, I've got a split pin. I'm going to grease it up, and it'll go through the clutch pedal quite nicely. Let's go. Clutch master cylinder is on. Got a new, where's my new braided hose gone? Over there to go on. It should reach, I think it's like 1.2 metres, it should reach. Feed it in and feed it round. It's looking mighty fancy now, pretty happy with that. Black and copper. Nice. So that's all tightened up. Let's put the belts on. Oh, let's try and get that on there roughly. Gear should go. Just slide it a little bit. Let me see. I might need to adjust the tension a little bit so it goes a bit more forward. Hold on. A little nut there. Come on, a bit stuck. I have to wind it a little bit by hand. I reckon there's a bracket that's supposed to go between here and here. Because how else is that going to stay secure? It's not. I reckon someone's misplaced my bracket, because I definitely don't have it, and I don't think I took one off. I definitely don't have one. Let me know, please, mate. Right, so I've just bent that up for the alternator. That should. I mean, it doesn't look that straight from that angle, but I think I might have just. No, I've just bent it some more, haven't I? I need to put it back in the vise and bend it again. Put it back in the vise and bend it again. I've just bent it in my hand. That is better. Now I just need to drill a hole in that end. It's looking pretty straight to me. Flip it over. Check the other end. Pretty damn hot, that. Yeah, it's looking good to me. I'll drill it. Mark that and drill it. Let it cool down first, then paint it. Okay, so I need to make an addition, mainly by welding that on there, and then it will work and it will clear. So I'm going to clean that up and weld that on. Let's go. Okay, there we go. Let's clean it up, paint it, get it on. Whoop. It's a bit big, but that's one bracket done. With it, you'll see that thankfully works as it should. Good stuff. Everything is now bolted up. Looking good. Looking good. Tensioned. Nice bit of tension in it. So is that belt there? Perfect. Really good. Very happy. I've got for the Mk2 gasket, the I'm talking about the adapter flange I've got for T3 to T4. I've put the gasket on there, and I'm just going to gasket match it, just flare it out, just so it doesn't give any sort of restrictive flow or anything like that. So I can do the other side as well. I'm going to get the Dremel on it and do that now. That's 1 out of 8 done. Just get the rest done. No, it's not the prettiest, but it's definitely functional. So yeah, we're getting there. I might take a little lip off of that, to be fair, but that's fine. I'll get the gasket and show you afterwards. It's coming out alright, to be fair. It's slightly over one side than it is the other, but that's fine. And that's how it was, that's how they made it. As you can see, it's got more gap here than there is here. That's the other side done, looking pretty good, nice and smooth. Clean that bit up there, just roughly touch that, but that's fine. The other side's done as well, good stuff. And that is done. Perfect. Prize for you guys. Oh baby, I have been getting that bugger on, and it just barely fits. I mean, yeah, it's going to need a pretty tight V-band downpipe on there, and I mean, look at the clearances. I mean, it's pretty tight, and a spacer plate, you can't see it in there, but that was a pain in the backside to get on. Let me put a torch on, hold on. Very sexy, guys. Let me show you. Spacer plate in there. Luckily it's slightly angled 15 degrees because it just goes in. It's flipping awesome, that is flipping awesome. Gonna get a nice intake pipe here with a HKS mushroom. It's gonna look epic. Charge pipe coming down. Gonna have to intercooler pipes made up. I think I'm probably gonna come down and I'm gonna keep it nice and short routing. Boom, keep it nice and clean looking. Right guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, share and subscribe. Check out my other builds, and yeah, just leave some comments in the comment section below. And again, thank you for watching. Also, I have got some really insane builds planned. So, I mean, some really crazy stuff no one's done before, some exotic stuff, which is going to be about 1,000 horsepower. I know you guys can absolutely love that. So, yeah, stay tuned, enjoy. Also, scan the QR code down below to go to my custom apparel store, all custom designed by me.